Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, Alpha Inspection Team will be present on the Building Condition Assessment Survey at our case study, which is number 52, Taman Manjung Point Section 2, 32040, Seri Manjung, Perak. Our team consists of 4 surveyors, which are Sahira binti Baharuddin, Farrah Nadhirah binti Mohamad Azlan, Nurul Fatin Idayu binti Azman, and me, the name Iskandar Hakimie bin Mohamad Roshidi. Part A, Executive Summary, the property informations. The owner of the building is Puan Juliana binti Masran. The address of the building is number 52, Taman Manjung Point Section 2, 32040, Seri Manjung, Perak. The type of house is a terrace house, and it is a single-story house. The space in the building can be divided into one space of the living room, one space of the kitchens, 2 space of the toilets, and the 3 space for the bedroom. The total number of occupants in the building is 6 persons. The contractor that built the house is Kasim Sendirian Berhad, and the year of build is 2007. Date of moving into the building is 29 September 2008. Below is the appointment of a letter that is prepared by the owner of the buildings for the consultant company to conduct an inspections, and acceptance letter by the consultant company to agree to conduct a building inspections at the building. Below are the term of reference that had been agreed between the client Puan Juliana binti Masran and the surveyor Alpha Inspection Sendirian Berhad. In according with the instructions, the scope of work is as follows. Firstly, the preliminary inspections of the whole building. Second, the space-by-space inspections. Third, an inspection of the roof structure and covering from the ground level for the external. The last one is the inspections of the side boundaries, outbuilding and surrounding for the external. There are instructions from the client and the details. The purpose of the inspections being carried out is to analyze the common defects in domestic building and be able to advise on appropriate remedial measures. The inspection took place at the sites on the 17th April 2021. Likely delivery date of the report, where if any specialist inspections it will be required, will be dated on the 21st May 2021. The payment method, with a total price of 3,000 ringgit, can be done by using a bank transfer or checkbook directly to the consultant's company accounts. Lastly, the dispute procedure, where it is initiated by the client, can be received via a retrieval request to the consultant company, where the company can be notified.
For limitation of inspection, there are 4 elements that cannot be accessed, which is a roof. It cannot be accessed due to the safety reason. The next one is foundation. To inspect the foundation, it might require excavation works. The third one is drainage. It cannot be inspected due to the no visible access to the drainage system. And the last one is services, because we only can run the visual inspection. For the finding and recommendation, based on the data that we gained, the building rating is in fair condition. This building only requires several minor repairing work. The total marks for the overall defect of the building is 46, with 10 total of defect. And the most defect that can be found is a crack due to the excessive load. From the data that been collected, our surveyor conclude that there are certain defects that need to be repaired and replaced with new one. In addition, the building is safe, but to avoid any serious problem in the future, the client must have a good maintenance plan and regular inspection. So we can see this is a surveyor declaration of the building, the inspection certification of the building, and also the surveyor competency of the staff from the Alpha inspection.
Next is Part B, which is the main report. CPPS 101 was used as a guidance and reference for the inspection. The inspection was carried out on the 17th April 2021, and the weather condition during the inspection was rainy. The building is located at Seri Manjung, Perak, and was built on 2007 before owned by Puan Juliana binti Masran on 2008. The building is a residential single-story and lot terrace house, and the total area of the building is 1,672.328 meters square. Maintenance work has been done and carried out earlier this year at the building. During sunrise, the sun is visible from behind of the building, and during sunset, the sun is visible from the front of the building, showing that the building is built facing the west. Some of the facilities provided at the building including toilet, kitchen, living room, and porch. The survey method implied during the inspection are Protocol 1, which is visual inspection, and Protocol 2, which is non-destructive testing. Some of the tools that are used during the inspections are measuring tape, laser distance, moisture meter, and also digital caliper. The building condition assessment can be divided into external and site condition, fabric and component, and also services. These are some of the defects found at the external and site condition and fabric and component. Meanwhile, for services, there are no recorded defects that are found. For the schedule of building condition, the overall rating for the building is in fair condition.
Now, moving on to the summaries defect quantity scale, they have only 10 defects in this building because this building has been carrying out maintenance work in early January 2021. It's to ensure the comfort and also safety of the occupant as a residence building. So it's recorded 5 defects that's on need to carry out a maintenance plan to ensure that the defect do not become more worse, and also 5 defects that need a repairing work for a minor defect, but it maybe can lead to a serious defect if unattended. And all these defects need to repair immediately to reduce any risk there, including the safety of the occupants. And for analysis for frequency of the defect, they have only 7 defects in this building. And the major defect is a crack, which is occur at the ceiling, wall, and also column due to excessive load and improper ratio of cement, which is considered 40%. And other defect, just a minor defect, such as rusting, dampness, damage, stain mark, peeling of paint, and also broken, which consists 10% each. Next, for the analysis by the component, for fabric component, it's recorded 18%, which is consists 8 defect that occur at this component, and mostly due to the human activity and excessive load. And it also have a 20%, which is consists 2 defect at the external, and the 2 defect is the rusting and also crack. It is due to the exposed weather and also improper ratio of cement. And they have no defect at the services component in this building. The analysis defect by the element, the highest element that consists 5 defect is at wall, and mostly due to the physical impact and also excessive load. The second highest is ceiling, that consists 2 defect and due to the dampness. And other than that, the awning, column, and also floor just have 1 defect for each element, and other than that, the element is in a good condition.
For the conclusion and recommendation for this report, we can conclude that the overall building condition of this assigned building is in a fair condition. There are 10 total defects that can be found in this residential building, and the most defect that be recorded is a crack, which is due to the excessive load and the improper cement ratio. The crack can be found at the wall element. Besides that, there are also a certain defect that need to be repaired and replaced with a new one. Lastly, the buildings only require a minor repairing works and need to a good planned maintenance to ensure the building performance and condition are always in good state for the building occupants.
These are some of the appendices from our survey, which is the key plan, location plan, and site plan of the building, as-built drawing plan, defect checklist, and also defect indication plan. And that is all for our explanation on the building condition assessment survey. Thank you for watching.